Hello, my friends. Welcome to Soul Tranquility Space. I am deeply grateful that you have chosen to be here tonight. Take a moment before we do anything else to simply acknowledge the time of day. Wherever you are, whatever has happened, the sun has now completed its journey. The light has softened. The shadows have lengthened and merged into a comforting blanket of grey and violet. The world is receiving the permission to stop. And you have that same permission. There is often a feeling at the end of the day that we must finish everything, that we must tie up every loose end before we can rest. But look at nature. The tree does not finish growing before it sleeps for the winter. The river does not finish flowing before the sun goes down. Life is a continuous circle. You do not need to be finished to be peaceful. You just need to be here. Before we embark on our journey to the sky, let us first attend to the vessel that carries you through this life, your body. I invite you to find a position of absolute comfort. Adjust your pillows. Pull the blankets up around your shoulders. Create a nest for yourself. Imagine that your bed is not just a piece of furniture, but a small island of safety, floating in a vast calm ocean of night. Let your body sink into it. Surrender your weight to the mattress. Trust that it will hold you. You do not need to hold yourself up anymore. Let's take a deep, slow breath together. Inhale through your nose, slowly, deeply, sipping in the cool lavender-colored air of the evening. Hold it for a gentle moment at the top and exhale through your mouth. A long, slow sigh. Releasing the heat, the dust, and the words of the day. Let's do that again. Inhale, visualizing a wave of golden relaxation entering your body, filling your chest, expanding your ribs like the wings of a bird. Exhale, feel that wave washing down through your torso, down your legs, and out through the soles of your feet, carrying away the tension, carrying away the fatigue. Bring your attention to your shoulders. Drop them lower and lower still. We often carry the weight of the world in our shoulders, as if keeping them tense will somehow hold the sky up. But the sky stays up on its own. You can let go. The world will keep turning without your help for tonight. Now, let your imagination drift. Let the walls of your room dissolve into a soft mist. Let the ceiling open up to a vast, beautiful sky. We are traveling to a quiet countryside, far away from the noise of the city. It is the blue hour, that magical, fleeting time between sunset and true night. The sky is a masterpiece of soft gradients. At the horizon, a faint line of deep apricot orange still lingers, a gentle memory of the sun. Above that, the sky turns into a dusty rose pink, then a soft lavender purple, and finally, directly above you, a rich, deep indigo blue. The first star, Venus, the evening star, is already shining steadily in the west, watching over you like a guardian. The air here is cool and fresh. It smells of damp earth, sweet hay, and the night-blooming jasmine. You're walking along a narrow dirt path through a vast open meadow. You're dressed warmly for the evening chill. You're wearing a thick, soft sweater that feels like a hug. You have a scarf wrapped loosely around your neck. Your hands are tucked into your pockets. You feel cozy, protected from the elements. Listen to the sound of your walking. Soft step, soft step. The grass on either side of the path is tall and golden. It brushes gently against your legs as you walk. Swish, swish. It is a rhythmic, hypnotic sound. The meadow is alive with the sounds of the evening. The crickets are singing their lullaby. Chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp. It is a steady pulse, the heartbeat of the night. It tells you that everything is in its place. As you walk, you notice something beautiful. The flowers in the meadow, the poppies and the daisies, are closing their petals. They are folding in on themselves. Nature knows that to survive, it must withdraw. It must protect its center. It does not bloom 24 hours a day. It opens and it closes. Tonight, you are following the wisdom of the flower. You are closing your petals. You are returning to your center. It is safe to close now. Up ahead, in the center of the meadow, you see a glow. It is a soft, warm, pulsating light. It looks like a giant paper lantern resting on the earth. You walk towards it, curious and calm. As you get closer, the shape becomes clear. It is a magnificent hot air balloon. It is enormous. It towers above you, reaching up towards the stars. The fabric of the balloon, the envelope, is painted in deep, soothing colors. Midnight blue, rich burgundy, creamy gold. But right now, it is glowing from the inside, lit by the pilot flame. It looks alive. It looks like a breathing creature, waiting for its rider. You reach the clearing where the balloon rests. The basket is sitting firmly on the grass. It is a beautiful basket, woven from sturdy willow branches. It looks strong. It looks safe. You run your hand along the rim of the basket. The wicker feels rough and textured under your fingertips. It feels real. Solid. Scritch. Scratch. The basket is lined with soft leather padding. To make it comfortable, it is deep, chest high, designed to keep you safe inside. You decide to climb in. You step onto the foothold. You swing your leg over the rim. You land softly on the padded floor. You are inside. Instantly, you feel a sense of containment. The high walls of the basket wrap around you. You are hidden from the world. You are in your own private cocoon. Above your head is the burner, the heart of the balloon. It is a simple, powerful machine of stainless steel and brass. You reach up. The metal controls are cool to the touch. You turn the valve gently. Whoosh! A long, powerful tongue of orange flame shoots up into the throat of the balloon. The sound is deep and resonant. It is not a scary sound. It is a comforting roar, like a dragon purring. The heat radiates down instantly. It warms the top of your head. It warms your face. It warms your cold hands. It creates a circle of warmth in the cool evening air. This is the contrast that brings comfort, the cool air on your cheeks and the radiant heat on your skin. You feel balanced. Ooh! You fire the burner again. The balloon above you swells. It expands. It tugs gently at the ropes that are currently staking it to the ground. You can feel the lift. You can feel the potential energy. The balloon wants to fly. It is its nature to rise, your natural state. Just like this balloon, your spirit is naturally light. Your natural state is to rise above the chaos, to float in peace. The heaviness you feel, it is not you. It is just gravity acting on what you are carrying. If you release the weight, rising is effortless. You don't have to try to fly. You just have to stop holding yourself down. But something is holding you down. Something is keeping this magnificent vessel tethered to the earth. You look over the edge of the basket. Hanging on the outside of the wicker walls are heavy canvas bags, sandbags. There are many of them. They hang heavy and lumpen, pulling the basket down with the sheer force of gravity. Thick ropes connect them to the rim of your basket. You look closely at them in the flickering light of the burner. These are not just bags of sand. These are the habits of thought you have been carrying. There is the bag labeled the need to control. It is heavy and rigid. It is the belief that if you worry enough, you can prevent bad things from happening. But worrying doesn't empty tomorrow of its sorrow. It empties today of its strength. There is the bag labeled regret. It is dense and dark. It is the replay of past movies that cannot be changed. There is the bag labeled other people's expectations. This one is exhausting. It is the weight of trying to be everything to everyone. There is the bag labeled perfectionism. It is sharp and unforgiving. It tells you that you are not enough. You hung them there, or perhaps life hung them there, and you accepted them. You have been dragging this basket through your life, wondering why it was so hard to move, wondering why you felt so tired. You realize now you have been trying to fly with the anchors down. The balloon tugs again. Creak goes the wicker. It is whispering to you. It is saying, I can take you to the stars. I can take you to the silence. But you cannot bring the heavy things with you. The sky has a rule. To go up, you must let go. You look at the horizon. The last purple light is fading. The first stars are sprinkling the sky like diamond dust. The world down here is dark and heavy. The world up there is light and vast. You have a choice to make tonight. Do you want to stay on the ground with your heavy bags? Or do you want to cut the ties and float? You feel a surge of quiet courage in your chest. It is not a loud courage. It is the courage of someone who is simply ready to rest. You reach into the pocket of your warm sweater. Your fingers close around a small object. It is a small folding knife with a handle made of mother of pearl. It feels smooth and cool. You pull it out. You open the blade. It glints in the orange light of the flame. This is the knife of permission. You are giving yourself permission to stop carrying the weight. You are giving yourself permission to be free. You lean over the edge of the basket. You identify the first bag, the heaviest one. It is the bag of the weight of today. All the unfinished tasks, all the unsaid words. It looks heavy. It looks tired. You take a deep breath. You place the blade against the rough hemp rope holding that bag. The rope is tight with tension. You are ready. You are so ready. You stand at the edge of the basket. Your hand is steady. The small pearl-handled knife feels light in your palm. You are looking at that first bag, the heaviness of the day. It holds the rushing, the noise, the long list of things to do. You place the blade against the rope. You don't need to force it. You simply apply a gentle pressure. The rope parts easily. Soft snap. It gives way, as if it was ready to be released. You watch the bag drift away from the basket. It falls through the twilight air, getting smaller and smaller. It lands softly in the tall grass below. The moment it lets go, the basket responds. It doesn't jerk. It simply takes a deep breath. It lifts a few inches higher, floating on the cushion of air. The earth is holding onto you a little less tightly. The body knows. Notice your shoulders. Did they drop just a fraction of an inch? When we release what we don't need, the body knows. It creates space. Your lungs expand into that new space. You realize that the heaviness wasn't you. It was just something you were holding. And now, your hands are open. You look for the next bag. It is labeled expectations. The worry about what others think. The pressure to be perfect. It has kept you grounded for too long. You touch the rope. You whisper, "I am enough, just as I am." You slide the knife across the fibers. Release. The bag falls away. It disappears into the shadows of the evening. The basket lifts again. You are now hovering above the grass. You feel a gentle sway, a soothing rocking motion. The wind is cradling you. You are becoming part of the sky. As you rise higher, leaving the weights in the soft grass below, I want to invite you to join our journey. If you feel lighter in this basket, please take a moment to subscribe to Soul Tranquility Space. Think of it as untying one more knot, allowing us to float together towards peace. Now you look for the largest bag, the bag of the need to know, the need to control tomorrow, the need to predict the future. We hold on to this because we think it keeps us safe. But holding on doesn't stop the wind. It just keeps us from flying with it. You wrap your hand around the rope. It feels ready to go. You look up at the burner. You turn the valve. Whoosh. A warm breath of heat fills the balloon. The balloon pulls gently towards the stars. Your spirit wants to go. Let go the silence whispers. It is safe to trust the flow. You take a deep, calming breath. You cut the last rope. Snap. The bag falls away. It returns to the earth where it belongs. And then, lift off. It is the most gentle sensation in the world, like a leaf being lifted by a breeze. The basket rises smoothly, effortlessly, into the air. You are floating up. The grass falls away beneath you. The tops of the wildflowers brush the bottom of the basket. Soft swish. And then they are gone. You are rising, drifting, floating. You look over the edge. You see the bags lying peacefully in the meadow. They are small, dark shapes now. They cannot reach you. You have left them behind in the world of gravity. But you are now in the world of grace. The air around you feels different as you rise. It is silken. It is cool. It flows over your face like a refreshing stream. You put the knife away. Your work is done. You lean your arms on the padded rim of the basket and watch the world recede. The trees which seemed so tall before are now just soft shapes. In the darkness, the path you walked is a faint line. Lesson. Softening the view. From up here, everything looks peaceful. The sharp edges of the world are softened by distance. The problems that seemed huge look small enough to hold in your hand. This is the gift of rising. You are not running away. You are just finding a quiet place to breathe. The balloon continues to ascend. It does not rush. It drifts upward, like a thought floating away. There is no engine noise, no vibration, just the occasional warm glow of the flame to keep you comfortable. And then, silence. The absolute, profound silence of the sky. It wraps around you like a velvet cloak. It enters your ears and calms your mind. You are floating in a sea of peace. You look at the horizon because you have risen higher. You can see more. You can see the gentle curve of the hills. You can see a river reflecting the starlight, winding like a silver ribbon through the valley. The world is beautiful. When you stop trying to carry it, the world is beautiful. When you just let it be. You feel a gentle rotation. The balloon spins slowly, lazily, on its axis, allowing you to see the panoramic view of the night. There are no walls here, no ceilings, just you and the open sky. Your heart feels wide open. The tightness in your chest has melted away, replaced by a feeling of spaciousness You are flying, and it feels like coming home. The basket rocks gently, creak, sway. It is lulling you. It feels like being rocked in a giant cradle, suspended in the heavens. You feel perfectly safe. You are held by the warm air. You are held by the strong wicker. You look up into the balloon. It is glowing from the inside, a massive sphere of light and warmth, protecting you from the cool night. It is watching over you. You realize you are pleasantly tired. The day is far below you. Your legs feel heavy and relaxed. Your eyelids feel heavy. You have done the work of release. Now, there is nothing left to do but drift. Nothing left to do but float. The wind knows the way. You can rest now. You are drifting now, higher and higher. The ground has faded into a uniform, velvet darkness below. The details of the earth, the fences, the roads, the trees have all dissolved. You are no longer defined by where you came from. You are defined only by where you are right now. You are in the domain of the sky. The air here is rare and pure. Take a breath. It feels like drinking cold, fresh spring water. It enters your lungs and wakes up your spirit, while simultaneously calming your body. It is the cleanest air you have ever breathed. Look ahead, floating in the air, suspended like islands of soft cotton, are clouds. They are not storm clouds. They are gentle, sleeping cumulus clouds. Resting in the night sky, they glow softly, lit by the starlight from above. Your balloon is drifting towards them. You feel a moment of hesitation, a natural instinct to want to see clearly. But you remind yourself, I am safe. The balloon knows the way. You are not afraid. You know that clouds are just mist. They are just softness waiting to embrace you. You're going to pass right through them. As the basket enters the cloud, the world changes. Everything turns a soft, milky grey. The visibility drops. You can't see the horizon. You can't see the stars. You can only see the wicker weave of your basket and the warm glow of the burner flame. It feels like being wrapped in a thick, cool blanket of fog. The sound of the wind changes. It becomes muffled, quiet. It is as if the cloud is putting its finger to its lips, hushing the world. The fog of transition. Sometimes in life, we enter a fog. We can't see where we are going. We can't see the next step. Our instinct is to panic, to run, to try to force clarity. But here, In the gentle basket, you learn a different reaction. You just wait. You just drift. You trust that you are still moving forward. Even if you can't see the destination, uncertainty is not a wall. It is a hallway. You are simply passing through. You don't need to know the answer right now. You just need to keep breathing. Feel the tiny droplets of mist touching your cheeks. Cool, refreshing. Imagine this mist is a spa treatment for your soul. It is washing away the last sticky residues of your stress. It is cleansing your pores. It is smoothing the worry lines from your forehead. It is washing the dust of the past off your skin. The cloud is a filter. You are passing through it, and you are coming out cleaner. On the other side, healed, renewed, washed. You stay in the cloud for a while, enjoying the privacy. Here, no one can see you. No one can demand anything of you. You are hidden in the mist. It is a womb of safety. You close your eyes and listen to the silence of the fog. It is a thick silence, a silence that holds you. And then, slowly, the grey mist begins to brighten. It turns from charcoal grey to silver, then to pearl white. The light is returning, and then you break through. You burst out of the top of the cloud bank. Soft gasp. The view takes your breath away. You are floating above a sea of clouds. They stretch out in every direction as far as the eye can see, rolling and undulating like a frozen ocean of white foam. Soft hills and valleys of mist, stationary and peaceful. And above you is the moon, a giant, luminous, full moon. It hangs in the sky like a perfect pearl, so close, so bright. Its light reflects off the tops of the clouds, turning the whole world into a landscape of silver, blue, and cream. The light is always there. Down below, under the clouds, it might seem dark, it might seem gloomy, but up here, above the clouds, the moon is always shining. The stars are always there. The darkness is temporary. The weather is temporary. But the light is permanent. You have risen above the weather of your life. You have found the eternal calm that exists above the storm. Remember this feeling, even when you are back on the ground on a cloudy day. Remember that the sun is still shining right here, just above the grey. The silence here is profound. It is not an empty silence. It is a holy silence. There are no crickets here, no wind in the trees, no cars, no voices, just the vast echoing silence of the cosmos. It wraps around your mind like a bandage, healing the noise of the day. Your thoughts stop because there is nothing to think about here. There is only beauty to witness. Thinking requires effort. Witnessing requires only presence. Be the witness. You lean over the side of the basket, looking down at the cloud ocean. It looks solid enough to walk on. It looks soft enough to sleep on. You feel a sense of solitude, but not loneliness. You feel connected to the moon, connected to the night, connected to the ancient rhythm of the spheres. You are a traveler of the stars, a sailor of the sky. The balloon drifts slowly, carried by a high-altitude current. It is a smooth, gliding motion. No bumps, no shaking, just effortless flow. You turn away from the view. You realize how tired you are. The awe is settling into a deep, warm contentment. Your legs are asking for rest. Your eyes want to close, to keep this beautiful image safe inside your memory. You look down at the floor of the basket. It is lined with thick foam and soft leather, and in the corner, rolled up, there are heavy blankets and cushions waiting for you. The balloon is prepared for you. It is not just a vehicle. It is a floating bedroom. You kneel down on the soft floor. You unroll the blankets, soft, rustle. They are thick wool, smelling of clean air and lavender. You arrange the cushions on the floor of the basket. You fluff them up. You are making a nest in the sky, a secret hiding place between the earth and the moon. The heat from the burner above keeps the bottom of the basket toasty warm. It is a bubble of heat. In the cool night, the wicker walls block the wind. You sit down on the cushions. The high walls surround you. You are hidden deep inside the basket. If someone looked up from the ground, they would just see a balloon passing the moon. They wouldn't know that inside there is a person finding perfect peace. You are a secret. You are untraceable. You are safe. You lie down on the cushions. They are soft and yielding. You pull the heavy wool blankets over your legs, up to your waist, up to your chest. You tuck them around your shoulders. You are swaddled. You lean your head back against the padded wall of the basket, looking up You look up through the opening of the balloon's mouth. You can see the colorful fabric of the envelope glowing orange. Every time the burner fires, watch it. Whoosh! The fabric glows warm amber, like a heartbeat of light. Silence. The glow fades to a soft dim. Whoosh! It glows again. Silence. It dims. It is hypnotic. It is like watching a slow, rhythmic breath. Breathing in light. Breathing out shadow. Your own breathing syncs with the burner. Inhale with the glow. Exhale with the dimming. The balloon is breathing for you. You don't even have to breathe for yourself. You can just ride the breath. Your eyelids are drooping. They feel so heavy, so comfortable. The light of the moon is soft and silver on your face. Kissing your forehead goodnight, you feel weightless, floating, drifting. There is nowhere to go. The wind is taking you exactly where you need to be. You don't need to steer. You don't need to map the course. You have cut the ropes. You have left the bags. You have found the light. You are light. You are free. You are lying comfortably in your nest of blankets. The balloon is drifting silently now. The burner has done its work. It has carried you high enough to escape the weight of the world. Now, the air inside the balloon is cooling just slightly. Not enough to make you fall, but enough to start a gentle, controlled descent. You feel a change in the motion. Instead of rising, you are now settling, like a feather falling in a quiet room, drifting down, 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 towards a destination that has been waiting for you all night. You lift your head slightly to look over the rim of the basket. Below you, bathed in the silver light of the moon, is a hidden valley. It is the Valley of Dreams. It is a place that does not exist on any map. It can only be found by those who have let go of their sandbags. The valley is lush and green, filled with ancient trees and rivers of mist. The air here is purple and soft. There are no houses here, no roads, no noise, just the earth, waiting to catch you. The sweetness of gravity. We often fight gravity during the day, trying to stand tall, trying to hold things up. But now, gravity is your friend. It is gently pulling you home. It is saying, "Come down. Come rest. I will hold you. Surrender to the pull. Let your body get heavy. Let your eyelids get heavy. It is safe to come down now." The balloon floats over the treetops. The leaves brush against the bottom of the basket. Soft rustle. It sounds like a whisper. Sleep. Sleep. You are drifting over a field of sleeping lavender. The scent rises up to meet you, calm, floral, and deep. It fills the basket. You breathe it in. It creates a heavy, sleepy feeling in your limbs. The basket hovers just a few feet above the ground. It is moving so slowly now. You are skimming the tops of the flowers. And then, with the gentlest motion imaginable, the basket touches the earth. Soft bump. It tips slightly, then settles. The basket comes to a complete stop. The balloon above you begins to deflate slowly, gently laying its colorful fabric down on the soft grass. Its job finished. You are safe on the ground. But you are in a different place than where you started. You are in the sanctuary. You snuggle deeper into your blankets. You don't need to get out of the basket. The basket is your bed for the night. It is sitting firmly on the earth. You are grounded. You are protected. You are warm. The high wicker walls surround you, like the arms of a mother. The moon watches you from above. Listen to the silence of the valley. It is a thick, velvet silence. It covers you. Your breathing slows down. Even more, it becomes the breathing of deep, restorative sleep. There is a tiny pause at the bottom of every exhale. Find that pause. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. Sink into the earth. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. Let go completely. I am going to count you down now. We are going to descend the final steps into the land of dreams. Imagine a staircase made of soft moss leading down into a warm, safe cave of sleep. There are 10 steps. With every number, feel your body turning off, powering down. 10. The journey is over. The balloon is resting. You are resting. 9. Your legs are heavy. Your arms are heavy. They are sinking into the cushions. 8. The scent of lavender wraps around you, soothing your mind. 7. Your thoughts are dissolving into mist. They are drifting away. 6. Deeper down. The air is cool, but you are perfectly warm. 5. Halfway there. You're hovering on the sweet edge of oblivion. 4. Your breathing is slow, so slow. In and out. 3. Every muscle is relaxed. Every nerve is calm. 2. Drifting, sinking, surrendering one's sleep. You are drifting now, floating in the sea of sleep. You have no weight. You have no worries. You are just a breathing spirit, safe in the valley. The moon will watch over you. The earth will hold you. And tomorrow, you will wake up light. As you drift into the deep sleep, if this journey brought you freedom tonight, please remember to like this video. It helps us build more balloons for others who need to fly. And when you wake, you will be free. Sleep well, my friend. You are light. Good night. Drift. Dream. Soft. Peace. Sleep